We have some pretty amazing news today, and that's because for the first time ever, fallow deer have been introduced to the Hunter Classic. Those are definitely not fallow, but we got a couple of boar out there, it looks like. 1, 2, 3. Oh, those actually might be all sow. Look at what we just found over here, guys. We just got our first eye on a really good fallow buck out there. Not a giant, but definitely a decent one. Right there out in the front. And then I think there might actually be another buck in there as well. Oh yeah, that one right there. They're quite a ways out, but they seem to be coming this direction. Now, let's just say he's not nearly as big as I thought he was going to be. But he's going to be our first one. And we're going to drop him right on the spot. Yeah, I really thought there was another big one back there, but the more that I think about it, I'm pretty sure that he's the only buck. So, nonetheless, we got our first buck down and our first fallow of the hunt. He's pretty cool looking. He's definitely really cool looking. So here he is, our first fallow down right here. All right, let's have a look at him. He's not tiny. He's definitely not tiny, but he's also not that big. Kind of like orangish colored. Let's pick him up and see how we did. Ended up apparently getting a stomach intestine shot. That is clearly not even close to what we hit, because you could see we hit right there, which should have been double lung liver, but he's going to score 109.0. But yeah, I find that really hard to believe that that shot right there hit intestine. That is clearly a double lung shot all day long. Anyways, let's take a cool trophy shot of this guy as our first fallow of the hunt. Look at that. I like that a lot, actually. Look how bright it is. Like bright orange, bright white, kind of like a light tint of white down on the bottom, like a grayish color. I really like that, actually. Boy, you can really see these fallow out there quite a ways out. We got another one out there. It's another female, but she's 200 yards out. Take a look. Even without the binoculars, you can see her from a long ways away. It's almost like you're looking at an albino out there. So it's really fun to hunt these because you can spot them from a long ways away. But again, we only have one female out there, and I'd like to find a good buck somewhere. Well, again, it's not a giant, but we definitely found some more fallow bucks out here. We got 2 of them coming in, and then we have... Wait, is that like a melanistic? Look how dark that one is right there. No, it's just like a dark colored one. I suppose we'll take down the buck and then try and take down everything else that we can for a nice bonus. Because I've been watching them for quite a while now. They came all the way across from that woods right there. And I'm just sitting out here in the middle of this cornfield, this pig cornfield here. And yeah, they're coming right past us. We have really good cover because I have excellent camouflage on right now. You know, I suppose I could probably take him down right there. So I think we'll do that. I think we'll try and take him down and then try and get a couple more on the run. So we smoked him. And I was trying to get one of these females as well, potentially. Holy, she's hauling. Oh, we dropped her though. Wow. That thing was absolutely hauling out there. Whew. We got a couple of geese flying over here too. I want to check to see how big they are. Not that it really matters, but not going to take the shot. Again, I'd really like to find a big fallow, a big buck, but they're very difficult to find, which is honestly not a bad thing because I feel like it's a really big challenge to find a big buck right now. Nonetheless, we got our second fallow down, and again, this should be liver. This should be lung. So I'm curious what it's going to say we hit. All right, there we go. Double lung shot. We hit the exact same spot in the last one, but 71.5. Again, not very big, but hey, it's another buck down. And at this point, we can't be too greedy because they are not easy to find. Let me tell you what, they are not easy to find. Such a cool looking animal. You can imagine how cool that's going to look once we get one with an actual decent rack on it. And let's go over here now and grab our female as well. All right, here she is down right over here. Let's have a look at our first female of the hunt. What a heck of a shot. Texas heart shot. Ended up getting hip bone, intestine, stomach, left lung, and liver. Running at 113 yards away. Just so we can get a better look at her. I'm not going to take a trophy shot, but I'm going to give you a little better look at what they look like. That's actually pretty cool. I never take trophy shots of does, but in this case here, that looks pretty cool. Guess what, guys? I think we might have just found... Well, we definitely found a couple more bucks. I thought that was going to be a giant. I just can't seem to find any giant fallows anywhere. I don't know, like, where they hang out. I've covered so many areas on this map here. And, I mean, the biggest one we got is the one that we just got before, which scored, like, 99.6. So, yeah, I mean, it's still cool to find some fallow, don't get me wrong. But the big ones are super, super tough to find. Alright, so let's see if we can pull off about a 160-yard shot here. And I just realized that we only have 2 bullets left. I forgot to grab some more ammunition. But hey, there's 2 fallow here, and we got 2 bullets, so we should be more than good. Ooh. He kind of stopped for a second and then kept walking. Dropped him. 1 bullet left, 1 bullet left. Oh, I think we were just a tad bit in front of him. That might have been a hit, actually. We'll have to go over there and go check, but that was a pretty good shot. Here's our nice fallow down here. Should be another, probably somewhere around 100 score, I would say. Yeah, probably somewhere around that. It looks like they're all almost the exact same score. Perfect double lung shot. And this is actually our biggest one. We finally broke the 100 mark, and we got a 102.4 on that fallow there. So let's definitely take a really cool trophy shot of him. And that actually doesn't look half bad. That doesn't look bad at all. So I think we'll go with that. And yeah, hopefully we find something just a little bit bigger next time. That looks to be like a pretty big old hog out there. A nice boar at 180 yards out. I can't tell if it's a boar or sow or not actually, but it looks really, really massive. So I'm going to try and get on top of this hill quick and see if we can't get a better look at him. I can't quite spot him, but I know he's big. Alright, I'm going to see if I can't pull off a shot here. Alright, so he's that one right there. Oh, what's he going to do? What's he going to do? That shot was money. That shot looked perfect. These boar are tough though. These boar are real tough. Oh, he's down. What a shot. I was like, that shot looked too perfect. Come on. He takes off. We couldn't even tell we actually hit him. It was a good ways out. Probably about like 250. And he didn't go 50 yards and piled up. Well, here's our big old wild boar down right here. Let's have a look at him. Man, he was massive. Look at the size of that thing. Wow. Big old boar down. Ended up pulling off a 160-yard liver shot and a 762, but he weighed 153 kg, so pretty good sized boar. Maybe not quite as big as I thought, but he looked way bigger than the other one that he was with. Ooh, I heard something. On the river, huh? Fallow on the river. Right there, right there, right there. What is that? What is that? Oh, there we go. 1, 2. Well, $2 again. Nothing super impressive, but there's some more coming in. Probably gonna be what, like a 80 score, maybe like 75, 80 score. Tell you what, let's go for a 150-yard shot here. Money. Dropped him. Perfect shot. Yeah, I honestly think that this might be our biggest fallow of today's hunt. It might be. Because I think our biggest one was, what, the first one that we shot? Yeah, there's no way that thing's going to break 60. Oh, wow, he's way smaller than what I thought. Ground shrinkage. Let's see. Wait a second. 99.6. I think that's our biggest one. He doesn't look that big. I guess because he goes kind of like straight up. So we might have to use that for our thumbnail at this point. Not that I like it too much, but it is what it is. Of course, the one time we didn't bring the AR, we got a Fox out here, but we still have the 308, which some might argue might be a little bit too big for the Fox, but in this case here, we're gonna be, well, trying to use it. Did I shoot high? Holy. Got him, baby. Wow. So I missed him when he was walking at about 200. And then we drilled him at, I don't even know how far that is. I would say that's probably close to 300 yards. Holy, 315 yards out there, it looks like. Yeah, somewhere around 300 yards. Either way, that was a pretty epic shot right there. Wow. Well, I really want to see how far out that Fox actually was. So we're going to take a look at him right here. Oh, we actually did hit it twice. The first shot was 240, hit it in the tail. The second shot hit him at 280 yards right in the back of the head and got a brain shot. That's a pretty epic shot right there. To be able to drop a Fox running at 280 yards with one shot, yeah, I'll take it. We actually got a bunch of geese stacked out there at about 170 yards out. And I'm going to see if we can't take down a couple. Definitely got one. All right, well, we got one. I thought for sure we'd be able to pull off a lot more than just one goose out of that flock, to tell you the truth. Well, guess I was wrong. We got two. There he is right there. Headshot, flying at 75 yards out. Okay guys, I know we're looking for fallow right now, but there's something that I just found right now that I've never seen the entire time I've played the Hunter Classic, and you're probably looking at it right now. What in the heck did we just find? A perfect pair of incredible sheds from a massive red deer stag. You're talking that's like a 230, 240 plus stag right there. Maybe even 250s. But the fact that they're both laying side by side like that, that's like 1 in a million. I've never seen this the whole time I've played the Hunter Classic. Okay, I'm gonna say 246. But here's the thing. We can't pick up two at once. We have to pick up one at a time. So we're gonna have to pick them up, add it all together, and figure out what the estimate is actually gonna be. Okay, here we go. Wait! It worked! We were able to pick them both up the same exact time, and it scored 258.0. 258, look at that! That's a giant set of antlers right there. Oh my god. I've been hunting for over 3 hours now, and that's probably gonna be our biggest fallow of the entire hunt right there. I don't even know what to say about this, but hold up. No freaking way! Look at the size of that guy! Oh my god, that's a massive buck! Oh, I was just about to say that this is probably gonna be our biggest buck of the entire hunt. And it was a super small fallow buck. And I look over here and something caught my eye, and there's a massive buck coming right towards us, guys. Oh, look at that beauty! Oh my god, I'm so happy. That is one incredible buck right there. Wow. That's what we've been after this whole time. That right there is exactly what we want. And we got a pretty good win too. Check this out. So we're gonna slide over here, put out some spray, and then we're gonna try and call in this massive buck. And I want to sit somewhere around about 25 yards out from where we're gonna put this spray right here. I like to do a double spray. And now let's get back and tuck over here to get some cover. Oh my god, here they come. And there he is right out there. Man, he's impressive. What a giant buck. Oh my god, here he comes. Look at the size of the paddles on that thing. Wow. Alright, so we put out the spray about 25 yards out from us, and he's gonna keep on wandering past to right about there, and I want to back up just a little bit more because I don't want these guys to spook. I want to check the wind one more time here. Perfect wind, right blowing directly in our face here. So everything's set up pretty awesome so far. Alright, he's about to come into range here. We're looking at about 40 yards out right there. Wow. Alright, I'm trying to figure out if I want to go down by that tree or stay up on this ridge here. But he's right there. About 30 yards out. In fact, he's going to be 20 right there. Alright, here we go. 20 yards out. If he stopped there, I would take that shot. About out of breath here. Is he going to slow down anytime soon? Smoked him! Yes! He's down! I was almost out of breath. Finally let down just a tad bit. And he stopped, so I drew back as fast as possible. We had a nice little opening going right to the front shoulder. And I held it right in the center and let one fly. And we put that thing right on the money. And we got ourselves a giant fallow buck down, guys. And I'm telling you, he is one impressive buck indeed. Holy, look at the size of this thing. Man, that is awesome. I am so happy. I was just saying, we've been looking for over 3 hours now to try and find something like this. And we got a double lung heart shot, a 168.0. What a giant. Yes. Oh, that's going to be awesome. That's going to look incredible in our trophy lodge right there. Holy. What an epic shot. Double lung heart shot. With a camel pulsar compound bow. Well, that's what we wanted right there, guys. That's exactly what we wanted. I'm just absolutely blown away that we found this thing. I was just showing you that fallow that we saw before. And I was actually saying, well, this is going to be our biggest one of the day. And little did I know, there was an absolute giant lurking right around the corner. I mean, look at this thing. I had no clue he was there. But what an incredible buck. Man, that is awesome. Wow, these things look incredible. All right, I want to turn him just a little bit more so we can see the side of him there. Wow. You know, I kind of feel like it might look good from this side too. Does that look good there? Yeah, I think that looks pretty incredible, actually. And you can still see the arrow and everything. I think we'll go with that, but I want to wait until it gets a little bit lighter out. Because you can see the sun is kind of behind the clouds right now. Yeah, this side here, I mean, it looks good, but it's too dark out. This is going to look probably the best right here. Wow. That's gonna look awesome. That is gonna look so good. There it is. Got it. That picture's perfect. That picture is absolutely perfect right there. I'm not even touching it. Oh my god, we got him. Yes. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I've ever been that nervous on a big buck like that in the Hunter Classic. Like, we were actually full draw for about 35 seconds. That's a long time to be full draw in the Hunter Classic. A long time. I actually was drawn back for so long that I had to let off because I was starting to shake. And it felt so awesome because I've had that happen in real life, where I drew back on a big buck coming at me and I was waiting for him to turn and he just kept looking at me and he wouldn't turn. Finally, I waited till he turned a little bit and then let off because you can only hold your bow back for so long. But man, that was so epic. Okay guys, so before we go back to the trophy lodge and take a look at our giant fallow buck that we got, I'm going to show you where we got him for one. And for two, I'm going to show you how much of this we actually hunted. This is the third time I've actually hunted my map for fallow here. Okay, the first time I started here and I worked my way all the way around here, all the way down here, looped around and ended here. This is the second time I started here, ran all the way down here, checked this coastline, hunted all the way through here, looped around, came back through here, and then decided to fast travel over here. And we took down the giant fallow right here. He was right there. And it's also about 8 o'clock in the morning right now. Now, the first time I started hunting at 8 o'clock and hunted until about 10 o'clock. And as you saw, we didn't have that much luck. This time I started hunting at 6 o'clock in the morning and it's about 8 o'clock right now. And that's when we got him right there. Just so you guys can see how much of this we hunted. And I'm not even kidding. Like, we didn't fast travel any of this. We hunted every single inch of this top end of the map here. I don't know about the bottom end, but we definitely hunted pretty hard this top end here. The only place I didn't hunt is basically the far west side over here, which, yeah, they could be over there, but I don't know. Anyways, now that you guys know that, let's head back to the trophy lodge and take a look at this beast of a fallow buck. And well, guys, there you have it. Our giant, massive 168 scoring leaderboard fallow buck. Full body mounted right in the middle of our lodge. And man, does he look incredible. Wow. I just absolutely love the color on this thing. I love how they're so bright. And incredible antlers as well. And I think we're going to keep him just like that, actually. I did check the leaderboards, and he's going to be number 31 on the leaderboards. That's a massive fallow. So even though these guys just came out, it's still going to be huge. Like, even in the future, this is still going to be a giant. So anyways, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I hope you guys have an absolute blast out there hunting fallow. But don't get discouraged if you don't find any big ones right away, because for me, it took me almost 4 hours real lifetime to find this thing. And finally, we found one. But anyways, that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.